Hi, I'm Marissa and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is my YouTube video in which I will tell you that my plans to go to the Netherlands next Friday, March 21st, have been canceled. I was pretty sure cancellation was coming over the last couple of days, but more than ever, the way that things have transpired in the United States over like the last 24 hours, like really put that nail in the coffin. Oh, that was probably a bad thing to say, but like it really sealed the deal. And part of me didn't want to make this video because it isn't like happy and joyous, but part of me felt like it was really important because this really is a historical moment and it's very important and it's important to document, I guess, in a journal or a video about how we're feeling, the effects it's having on us, and things like that. So a little while ago, I would say maybe a couple weeks, I was pretty solid that I would cancel my Netherlands trip altogether. And that was because I feared not being able to get back to the United States when it was time for me to come back. And I just had so many questions. If I have to stay there, that means an extra cost to me for hotel, for lodging, for food. What if I need medical care? I don't have insurance there. My job here that I would be taking time away from. Just all of those unknowns. And I felt like, you know what? I can go another time. It's not a big deal. I can go somewhere, I can go another time, go somewhere else. So that's what I had pretty much decided to do. So I kind of replaced the idea with going to the Netherlands to taking a road trip up to LA on Friday, March 21st through Sunday, just a quick road trip. I was going to go up to LA to watch a live taping of a YouTube show, a pretty popular YouTube show in which they do like movie trivia and they have like a competition. So I had tickets for that purchased. I've prepaid a hotel. That hotel reservation has not been canceled yet, but I'm pretty sure that that show, the taping, is going to be canceled. So let me backtrack a little. So I got home from work and I put on CNN. Normally I don't throw on the news, but you know what? I had been watching the stock market yesterday and things were just, stuff was happening. And so I put on the news and I saw that President Trump issued a cancellation on flights from Europe. So I was like, whoa, that's big. Then, like right after that, I saw that the NBA has canceled their season indefinitely. And that was like another like, whoa. And then I see Tom Hanks and his wife have come down with coronavirus in Australia. And then I see California and New York and these states of emergency. I'm in Arizona and the, what do they call it? Like, Arizona's a low-level state right now. There are cases, but there aren't a whole lot. It's not like California. But you still have to exercise caution. So I have been spraying everything down, wiping everything down. So I'm just trying to take certain precautions, because I don't want to get sick. And if I do catch it, I don't want to pass it on to someone that doesn't have as healthy an immune system as I do, someone older like my mom. And so, I've been taking certain precautions and just, keeping germs at bay. So all that stuff happened. And today, California's in a state of emergency, and Disneyland and Disney World have shut down. And it's just like all these things are happening, and it just leaves you feeling like weird, It's like surreal. And it wasn't someone that was like, oh my God, terrified of the coronavirus. I thought, okay, people are gonna get sick, people are gonna get better. Yes, people that aren't in so great of health, it's gonna hit them harder. But I think that what is like really leaving me feeling unsettled is like how quickly it's spreading, and until they get a handle on it, I feel like I personally am gonna like try and scale back. Um, and with that being said, I haven't canceled my trip to LA. I thought maybe I would still go, but like keep to myself, stay in a hotel, not go to places that are tourist heavy. But I don't know. That's up in the air still. Um, so that's the latest here. I'm not going to the Netherlands. I don't know if I'm going to LA next weekend. I worry about how this is going to affect the market. I mean, I'm worried about the effects that it'll have on the job market, whether people will lose their jobs. I thought about my job. I thought about how, volatile my job could be, and that just like that can be a little worrisome. So you start to think, okay, well, what would my plan B be? What would it be? And by nature, I'm an optimistic person. I don't get scared of these things, but I think that I should exercise a little bit of caution right now, and I should, I can put things on hold, and I don't want to sound so down, and I don't want to put my life on hold or live in fear. I want to exercise caution, but I want to keep living, because I think that with all of this like bad news, it can affect people in a negative way, and maybe people can fall under a depression. It's really a tough thing to be going through. So I am optimistic. I'm hoping that by the summer or fall that the world gets a handle on these things, and we start to understand it better, because we're never not going to have illness. We're never not going to have disease. I mean, that's just part of the circle of life. But I'm hoping that it can be slowed down and contained, and we can understand it more. But that's what I have to say. That's my piece. I don't know if I'm going to LA right now or not next Friday. So I am feeling a little bit like just bummed out, but I can't say it's just because of one thing. It's just like it's a very weird time, to be experiencing, to be going through. I mean, schools are canceling, extracurricular activities are canceling. I got various emails. I got an email from Macy's, the department store, telling me what they're doing in their store to prevent coronavirus outbreaks, how they're sanitizing everything. I got another email from Roadhouse Theaters, a movie theater, like a sit down and dine theater, how they sanitize like everything after every performance, every seat, every table, and how they are asking if you're feeling ill in any way for you to please refrain from going to the movies. Bed Bath & Beyond, another store here that sells linens, also sent out a coronavirus email. So, it's getting real. And, I'm exercising caution. And, I won't be going to the Netherlands. It's not the end of my traveling journey, because I'm actually thinking of bigger, better things. I have like some very cool ideas that I'm adding to my bucket list, that I'm tweaking, that I want to do for myself personally, to grow as a person and to conquer things, like to conquer some fears that I may have, to go out and do things on my own, and to like not let anything hold me back. One of the things that I'm really excited about, and I don't know when I'll do it or where I'll do it, but I want to take some sort of cooking class in another country. I don't want to be a chef or anything, but I want to do like a 1 week or 2 week course where I like learn how to preferably bake, because I don't want to touch meat, or make candies or chocolate or something like that. But that's something that I'm looking forward to, and that's something that's gonna like keep me going, and keep the future bright for me, because we have to keep taking a step forward. We can't let this get us down, because it's just a little bump in the road. It's a big bump, but you know what? We'll get through it. I read somewhere a few days ago, and it said, if you know, if you're not experiencing happiness and there's no happiness around you to be found, then you bring the happiness. So I need to practice bringing the happiness. So hopefully today's just the day that I'm feeling a little bit weird and off. And hopefully tomorrow I wake up bright and bushy tail and I bring happiness, you know, to someone's life in some form, you know, like, I don't know, maybe I'll make a silly face. I have no idea, but bring happiness.